Hi friends, today I will start Angular. Before going to the Angular, I want to discuss few advantages of the Angular because nowadays we know the Angular which is in boom, and before going to that Angular application and creating applications and why what are the we will discuss about the Angular advantages. So first we will start with one of the main advantage of the Angular, that is single page application. So what is the single page application? Single page application is nothing but if we look normal applications normal that means which are not advanced applications, you see whenever we click on a submit button or something, the total page of the application, that means the whole page application will refresh. We will see an empty page, that means or a refresh button, it shows that page is loading, that means it takes some time, that means it has to go to the server and it has to get the data. So the total whole page will be refreshed. But here in Angular, only the content, the inner content of the page will be refreshed, not the whole page. So we don't see any page refreshment here. So that is the one main advantage of this Angular. So we don't see any page refresh here, and that's why the Angular applications are good in performance also. And second one is cross-platform development. That means suppose earlier applications they used to, suppose if we take an ASP.NET or Java applications earlier, uh, it was used to run web applications only. So that can be, we can run those applications in desktop only. That means we have to open this laptop or desktop and we have to run that applications. We cannot but here when coming to Angular, we can run it in desktop, laptop, or mobile, or tabs. That means it's a cross platform development. You can once we develop application, it can be run in all those platforms, whether it is mobile or in desktop. So that is also the one advantage of this Angular. And third one is the Google support. We have good Google support here for the Angular applications. For every 6 months, they used to provide one new version. That means now we have Angular 14, and after 6 months they will provide Angular 15, and after Angular 16, like that. So they keep on add a new version, just like Android we get in mobiles, Angular 12, Android 12, Android 13, like that. We get the same updates from the Google on for every 6 months. So we get the latest updates. We can use those updates also if we update the version of our Angular application. And one and a large developer community. That means, so we are developing an application, Angular application, and suppose if we get any error, it should be resolved. As Angular is extensively used by many developers, and they whenever we get any error, we can directly copy that error and we can search it in Google. So we can find the solutions, many solutions for different types of solutions for the same error also. So we can, by checking that error, and we can uh, resolve that error also. So that is one main advantage of this Angular. So it has bigger community, so we can easy, whenever we get the errors, we can easily resolve. That is also the one advantage of this Angular, as many developers are extensively using this one. That's all from today. um, Tomorrow we will in the next class we will learn about Angular installation. First, I want, in this we have covered just the advantages, because before going to the Angular application, you have to know about the advantages. Then only you can uh, start that application and create that application, and what you will get in your career. So I want to so that's why I have started this class, because you will get to know about all the advantages, and you can use it, and you can get can work on Angular task, and you can get jobs in Angular, because we have many jobs today in outside uh, with Angular. Oh, one thing I want to tell here in this is, before going to the Angular, the prerequisites, that means you have to get some idea on uh, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, because they are the basics for this Angular. Because whatever the pages we design and whatever the code we write, it is dependent on HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML is for designing the pages, and CSS are for adding the style sheets for the, and for JavaScript is the actually we use TypeScript in our application. TypeScript is nothing but a superset of JavaScript. That means we use JavaScript along with other features that I will cover later. Don't worry about those all things. But it's better to get some good idea on these things before going to the Angular application. So it will be easy for you to understand the Angular concepts and write the code in Angular also. Yeah. Thank you, friends.